the big leg of Matt Prater, ready to get this one started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. Taken at the 15, a short kick.
The Ravens take over in first and 10.
They'll run on first down. Barkley, and he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front.
And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Sammy Watkins, 67 yards. And the Ravens on just 2 plays have taken the lead. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Here's Jones on first down. Jones in trouble here, and down he goes. Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Another try after the first down sack. Jones. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
Well, so often now we're praising tight ends for their nimbleness and how they catch the ball downfield. But occasionally we get a reminder that tight ends, they've got that tough guy aspect too. How about him catching that short one there, shaking off tacklers, and turning that into an expansive gain downfield.
It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a second down.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there, because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay gain.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Devin Hester, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd and 5. Back to throw again. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. He's got it to Williams. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on fourth. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. They complete it to Hill. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
They'll get this out to Barkley complete. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 25-yard line. Give them 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Ravens 7, Cowboys nothing.
They'll look to throw again. Oh, he's got Hester complete. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. First and goal and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. Looking to throw. Jones. And he's going to hook up with his big tight end, complete. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. That time the completion goes for 4 yards, and we're set up with a 3rd and goal. Back to throw. Jones. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game. And down near the goal line here, they're able to throw it in.
And the key word, quick. Quick hitter. Out of his hands fast, into the receiver's hands even faster.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Taken at the 15, a short kick.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails because they had it. He's got a man complete. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21.
It's a gain of 57 yards. That's good for a Baltimore Raven. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Now this pass into the hands of Saquon Barkley. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
And that's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Looking to throw again on second down. Jones. And he delivers a strike complete to Watkins. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Looking to throw. Jones. He dumps it off to Barkley. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Saquon Barkley from 4 yards out. And the Ravens have taken the lead. See, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point, because you got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's second and a yard from the 34. Back to throw. Jones. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
First and 10.
Jones throwing on first down. Jones in trouble here, and down he goes. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. Second and 24. Another try after the first down sack. Jones. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. Devin Hester, the intended receiver. And that takes us from second to third down.
A deep ball down that right sideline, and he made sure that he put it where either his guy was going to catch it or no one was.
Jones now throwing on third and long. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or two short, and it's fourth down. He's airing it out for Williams. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. A big play there as time expires in the first half. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying this game on the final play of the first half. Now Mike McCarthy saying, let's go for two. Now Jones, a final shot before break. And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack, and a big sack at that. This remains a one-point game. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Ravens ready to receive it. And they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. And he returns this to the 22.
At their own 22-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Here's Jones on 1st and 10. Incomplete.
The coverage was good, but I just wonder if they absolutely fooled the quarterback on that play. I think he was expecting something else, ended up with nowhere to throw the football successfully.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Jones caught left side. Williams. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Flush to his right. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. 4 yards there as they let him out of the pocket, and he got enough for the first. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46.
46-yard line.
Looking to throw. Jones to Barkley on the check down. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. A good-looking drive for the Cowboys so far. It's a first down.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that could really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
Throwing on first down. Jones. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Sacked by Yannick Ngakoue, the former Maryland Terp. He seemed to have a reasonable amount of time in the pocket, but he couldn't get rid of the football, and the end result, Charles, him on the ground.
Yeah, he's got to keep an internal clock to go along with his offensive line. When you're talking about 3, 4, 5 seconds, that's a reasonable amount of time to expect to deliver the ball downfield. So great to try and complete a pass, but it's equally important to know when to throw the football away, too.
And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
Brings up 3rd down.
Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Jones. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 24-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete. A 3rd quarter now, and a 1-point game as they line up 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Jones. And right back to Kittle. This time he's got it. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A good pickup there, 21 yards. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on 1st and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead. Barkley. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. Good first step there defensively, but they're still knocking on the doorstep, so maybe another run here?
I think so. One of my favorite coaches used to say, son, if you could darn near lay down near the end zone and get in, give me my best power running play with my best back right now.
Barkley again. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Saquon Barkley taking it in from 2 yards out, and the Cowboys have retaken the lead. Plenty of scoring here of late, and our lead changes hands now in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, they just gave up a touchdown the other end, so they knew that with time getting short, they had to put something together here, and they were able to do so and retake the lead right back.
Jones throwing for it. And he will get into the end zone for the 2 points, and that helps. That gives him a 7-point lead. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Taken at the 15, a short kick.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10. Their own 22-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. Devin Hester, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing, Jones. This one goes out wide for Barkley. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven 1st down.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the 4th. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
To throw again on 2nd down, Jones. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. And this will probably be the final play before the 2-minute warning.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Got an open man. It's Devin Hester. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. The Raven passing game getting in sync. Another 1st down. Jones with a handoff to Barkley. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now Jones. Throw right side, going to be caught by Waller. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 21. 16 yards on that one and a Raven 1st. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run with Barkley.
tackling.
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Slipping in for the stop was DeMarcus Ware.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Jones. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Antrell Roll with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
You got to know as a quarterback that it's going to be tough to outthink this guy in the defensive backfield. He's been at it 11 years now, so he knows all the ins and outs of the position, and he's in the right spot there to come up with the interception.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. The first down run not going to get them a whole lot. Maybe a yard. Yeah, it looks like just 1 yard there. So that'll bring up 2nd and 9.
That first down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room. If you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage. That one looks like he'll throw here. And the most curious way there to burn some clock. That was wild, and at the end of all that, it winds up a safety. All right, Charles, help me out here. 4th quarter, you've got the lead, and you run backwards into the end zone. You're just trying to do too much.
I almost don't have words for it. But, you know, every coach that we talk to talks about running backs or people running the football, running north-south, getting upfield. He went way in the opposite direction, and that's going to cost his team.
Yeah, it cost him big time. Still leading, but it costs him. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. 1-possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because...
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be in position to make a play on the ball, and that they did.
And he's got Rome. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run. And that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they find a way to be successful with it.
Well, as always, partner, an extreme pleasure to share a booth with you. I have to say, I am impressed at your discipline because you came here and you said you were not going to eat any of the media buffet. You made it to the end. You didn't consume a single calorie.
I appreciate that. What you missed is me going to the concession stand outside of your eyesight and getting it done that way. Look, I mean, they were serving the good stuff. I had to do it.
Oh, man, but you're svelte, in good shape, but yeah, you cheated a little bit. We'll let it slide.
I appreciate that. Always a pleasure to work with you.